Well, hello everybody. This is Dren608. This is another stream of Unconditional Surrender, the CUCU campaign. I believe we're going to be doing November 1944 at least today. Sorry that I am late. I did start this about a half an hour late. I had some power plug problems trying to reset a breaker, so I had to take care of that before I could come and do this. And now I'm here, so we will see what we will see. I'm leaving open the possibility for the West to declare war, simply because they might have to declare war on Vichy just to try and get around the corner on the Germans. It is poor weather, so I think I'm going to not do that this turn. Make sure that I'm established on the continent for sure. And same thing with the Soviets. I don't know why I have them declaring war. Germany has 42 production points, which is the maximum she can get. Question is there anybody that needs to have points? I think the only one I have to give points to is Italy, because they've got stuff to move around. And Romania. I have to give one to Romania because they have 2 units to move around. These 2 regular units, I have to get them up here to help against the Soviets. And Italy, because it needs an extra one. We've kind of both decided there's no war in Finland. We just both leave units there. Both sides have just decided that the war is going to be decided here, in Poland and in France. It's not going to be decided in Finland. So, okay, so here we go. We'll confirm that. Soviets still might have a use for their partisans to try and bust through here. So they're not going to use it. They're at +4 to +0, so they might as well just get. Germany's going to start losing factories now. They're at +2 to +8. The minimum that the Allies can get is a 9, which means the Axis. I need a 6-1 split for the Axis to get back something. So I'm not going to waste those pieces as well. No. Okay. So Germany's going to be down 2 factories. And she'll be down to 38 next turn. Okay. I can do a strategic movement. This is a problem for the Germans. Things are not going the way they normally would. So I need to move stuff down here. Do have an armored unit there. Just somehow get somebody out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Things are breaking apart here in the south. So I'm thinking I need to probably bring the dude in Vienna. going to have to do basically a wholesale retreat, more or less. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Grab. Okay, we're just gonna have to put this guy here. See, I don't have the oomph to counterattack him because I was so busy trying to plug the holes in the east. This is actually working out for the Allies, even though it's not a true full-scale overlord. Okay, so there's no more ground units for the U.S. to bring in, just whatever they lose. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have 5 American units. And probably 1 British. Units, 3 air forces. And probably get the Americans back in a couple turns. So this turn I'll rail him to here. So where do the Germans need to be? Do I need to rail an infantry to the west or to the east? No surprise attack markers, which means these guys can move down to help fill. Slow you down in poor weather, so I think I need to have this infantry unit over here to slow down the Soviets. I think it goes here. It's probably wrong, but in the west, see, that convoy can't move because he's at 6 sorties, so there's no way he can get anybody into Benghazi, so I don't need to have the Americans over here. They can rail back to Casablanca. We'll take the American aircraft up there this turn, and then next turn, December, we'll bring that army into France. Hopefully we'll have space to do that, and have expanded out to get some more ports. So we can bring the 1 British that's in Egypt and this American here. Canadians got to stay here. Otherwise, everything we gained, they just take it all back. So, but I don't think I need to keep that aircraft there for long, because the Germans are probably going to sail away on that aircraft. Germany's conceding Spain, Italy to some extent, and Turkey if the Allies really want them. because at this point it's all a matter of can I survive long enough. So that's what this is all about. The Soviets, I mean, technically I could rail like to here, but what would be the point? You can still move there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can't rail to here because the airplane stops me. Airplane. Okay, so I can't like rail to cut off. Well, I could cut off that guy. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still get like 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8. Maybe you can still get away. Oh no, I can't. Crap. Thing is, I don't really have an infantry that's not doing something at the moment. Because he's got to stay there to threaten to do this in January. So, yeah, I don't think I have one for the Soviets. Leave me comments if there's something I missed. But I don't see a good strategic move for the Soviets at this point. Okay, I'm done with this. And it's the German action zone. Alright. So, Band-Aid time. So he'll be 1, 2, 3. And I would be 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 2, plus 2, plus 3. Huh. Does it make you go, huh? Well, I definitely have to put him there, because I can't just have him running across the lower. And that gives me 1, 2, he's in supply for 1 more turn. Actually, can I let him run across the lower? Do I care? Do I really care? I'm never going to get out of this. Maybe I want him to go here. Serves the same purpose. And I can't attack anyway because it takes 5 to attack from here, so I'm not going to be able to attack with a lot of units. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 2 is going to be plus 3 to plus 3. Best I'm going to get. Plus 3 to plus 3. Alright, we'll put the garrison on this side. How with rest? We're all out of supply anyway, so we kind of need to try and do this. So we're just going to do this so we know what we're dealing with. I'm plus 3. He can throw it in an airplane. Which he will do. Oh, wait. I can do that too. Can't I? Can't I reach? Because I'm going back to France anyway. So I can get to here. 10. And then do this, so I get the airplane too. So I can throw in my aircraft here, and he can throw in 12th Air Forces further forward. So +4 to +3. I think I want to use jets against the Soviets. So I'm just going to take the hit. I did get a defender retreated. Yay. So at least he's flipped. That means he's a -1 now. Can throw in an airplane to become a 0. So he's going to probably be used like with this guy to move. This guy's going to want to assault here. And then he's not going to be able to leave there. Do I have the mulberry out? Oh, damn it. I hate it when that thing pops up. Yeah, I've got the mulberry there. So if I move this guy here with an assault that wins, then I can move another army in here. I can move out of Le Havre and get another army somehow. So he's got to attack on his own. That's a problem. Or he can just sit tight, supply himself, and be there for November or for December, and see if we can't do anything, because it's going to make these guys go to low supply. Trolls. Right here in River City. I have to think about that when I'm in the Allies. Okay. Germans, otherwise. Okay. Well, we're dealing with poor weather, right? So we don't want to give him any choices. I can always call it off if I don't like it. What would that be? This is interesting. What would that be? See, I'm +3 to +2. I could throw in the tanks, which is going to prompt him to throw in the aircraft, right? I'm going to save my tanks. So +3 to +3. And I got a lucky split, so I got him retreated. Okay, so these guys are not nearly as scary this turn. Okay, now I'm breathing a little bit easier. How far can you get? You can get all the way here. I have to save a point for the Yugoslavs to move in the east, right? Yeah, he's got to move off that off that line. And then now we've got to start backing up the line for next turn. So it goes after Vichy at some point. We're going to want to be not you. Yeah, I guess you go here. So armored unit. They're going to go into in front of Paris. Yes. This infantry unit can go to here. There's as long as the Italians are in the war, they're not going to stop the West, but I can put them there. Which gives me a 1-2. I can defend Königsberg by hitting them in the Baltic Sea. So that's where I'm going to put the Italian Navy. Do I care? The Italian Navy is going to go beat up the Russian Navy. I'll have the American. Just hit it just for kicks. A +1 to -6. There's at least you're at 6 sorties, and then you can't get through. Actually, undo that. Let's have him go back to Stavanger then. And we try it again next turn. The idea is we want the Italian fleet in over here to mess with them. And Western Allies are like, oh, let the Soviets have a chance to invade. Alright, and then this guy has got to move basically down into range to do something next turn. Can't really do anything this turn. Probably can't quite get there. Maybe here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, figure out where I need to go next turn. Alright, that's the West. I'm down to 29 points. I'm not going to be able to get many of my aircraft back. And that's about the best I can do with the SS. This infantry can get to here. Romanians here. German infantry marches here. To Yugoslav. Actually, I think I'm going to have the Yugoslav sacrifice itself there. Because that keeps him from breaking through immediately. And we can put the Italian here. What the frick? Come on. I want to move. I want to move away. I want to run away. Actually, it's poor weather. Maybe I don't want to run away. Maybe I don't want to run away. Poor weather. What's he got? He's got a heavy artillery and partisans. He's going to get something. Going to get something somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can put this panzer behind the lines. As a reserve. Alright. So put him back here as a reserve. Then we take this infantry and put him in there. No, we want to put him in Vilnius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't put him in Vilnius. Okay, so do I want to bother? I move everybody back a step and leave Vaslov to his fate. Not him. Next up, we're going to put the first para. I think here. Okay. How do I want to do this? I'm certain. This is a weak point. I have to get this guy out of buildings. Or abandon this line altogether. Which I don't want to do in November. Maybe in December or January. So I really want to try to hold this line. And he's not going to hold this line very well. So you could drop a Partisans and heavy artillery and take that city from me. So I need to put like a real unit in there. Ah, this is so bad. Okay, we're going to play some shenanigan games here. Him there. We're going to put him here. Come on, move. Put him there, and then we're going to take a chance on the second because you don't have a surprise attack marker at this point. I'm going to take a chance on him holding this corner, even though he's reduced. And the weak point then is the Yugoslavs to the north. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to hit that airplane. No, use jets here. No, I need to use jets up here so that I guarantee that I can lessen how many airplanes he's got. No, I don't use them here. It's 1 for 1. I need to hit this one. Now, do I want to use jets here so I can fly away? I think I take a chance on jets here. And it didn't work. Okay. So I can't fly away. So I just got to do all this mechanics. Pretty soon I won't be able to do these mechanics. I could be 3, 4, 5. Minus 2 would be plus 3, plus 4. Plus 4 to plus 2 to try and get them flipped. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to do this. So right now I'm plus 3 to plus 2. I'm going to go ahead and throw the airplane in there. I'm going to save that tanks marker for up here, maybe. Could throw the tanks might be +5 to +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only a 1 in 6 chance of killing him. Wait, 2, 3, 4. 7 in 36 chance of killing him. I think tanks is going to be more important in defense, so we're just going to go for the DR. Alright, confirm, commit. And we rolled a 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Airplane, airplane, airplane. This airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can defend all those, but he can have to spend a sortie to come forward, so we're going to take out this airplane. We can attack from where he sits. And so now he'll have... Okay, so it's giving up the Soviets 1. He's got to move forward. And this guy's the same thing. He's got to move forward, so that's his thing. I mean, there's no good way for this German infantry to survive. So we're just going to see if we can get lucky. And +1, undo that. Well, he could use an armor unit to be a +1. Right? Yeah. Alright, this is where I'm going to use the tanks. It's going to be +2 to +2. I'm just hoping to get a good split so I can retreat it. And I did. I got a 5 to a 2. So, he's not going to survive by any stretch of the imagination, but that keeps this guy from being, you know, he's going to have to be added into something. He's not going to be the spearhead. So it's just kind of like itty-bitty strategic warfare against the Soviets. There's another 2 points he's got to account for when he's going through his 50. So we'll see if this works. Germans are down to 15, which is like 5 airplanes, which is not nearly enough. You really want to be able to stop at 21, but I had way too much I had to move, and I've got 3, 4 minimum that I'm going to flip over. So with 4, that leaves me with 11. And in the card, I have way too much that I have to build. So I'm probably not even going to bring back my aircraft this turn. Which is a little early for that to be happening to the Germans, which means the Soviets have a chance here to bust this wide open. And that's why I'm trying to stay on this side of the line as much as possible. I'm not sure this is going to work, because the Yugoslavs are not going to hold. Crap. Yeah, I'm going to have to put this Italian here. It may not work either, but at least maybe I'll have the ability to retreat some and keep him from getting all the way to Brest. It does open up this Panzer to being eliminated, but if he does that, again, I think I have enough ability to retreat. Well, there's not a lot of good options here. Lost a few too many units along the way. Alright, Germany's got to hang on to those 15 because she's got people to flip and pieces to build. So she's done. I'm going to leave up the next voluntary elimination phase And the next declaration of war phase, because I get in trouble if I start checking the boxes and I check the wrong one. I'll supply all. See who I have to still supply. What? Okay, the 7th I know. Where the hell's the 4th? Oh, that's in the west, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, somebody I can help. This guy's the guy that's trapped behind Brest. Yep. And he's the guy that's supply. Actually, I was done. I should go to the Italian Air Force. Where's this guy? Oh yeah, he went on supply too. Alright, and then everybody else is, because he landed there, this guy is no longer in full supply. I should have, I gotta get him out of there. I forgot. Okay. Oh, I'm screwed. I should have moved the Spanish. But, so in the west, this just to complete the set here in the south. First convoy. Actually, I probably should put him somewhere else. We'll put the fleet there. Okay. And then I'm going to keep going up the coast road. I want to end up in Tripoli like next turn. Italian Navy is not a threat, so I don't know what to do with this aircraft. Do I send it over here and then start harrying the Turks? Or do I send it back to England? Where's my other fighter? Oh, it's in Gibraltar, isn't it? I can come over here and then maybe I can do something in Gibraltar. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll be 1 sortie, he'll be 0. If he doesn't fly away, we can start taking that airplane away from the Germans. Yeah, just leave that be. Do I want to try and kill the German unit? I'd be 1, 2, 3 minus 2. I'd be a +1 who is 0. Not going to kill a German. If I move over here, I leave Gibraltar for him to move into next turn. So I can't really go take Cadiz at this point until I have another. Unless I want to bring an American unit down here, which I don't think I want to do. I'm real hurt here. So this guy needs to assault here. And I'm going to need the airplane. Do I need to put the partisans in there? Only +1. Do I waste the ultra on this? No, I don't think so. Alright. Confirm. Commit. No effect. See, even if I'd add another one, I would have had a 5 and he would have had 4, so I'm glad I didn't spend it. Alright. I got him. Kind of. These guys are just going to have to be the ones who sit here. All I can try to do is get this guy to break out. I'm pretty sure I don't want to lay the Panzers. -2, add an airplane. Maybe get a retreat and then put another American in here. That would keep them from being isolated. Alright, so this is what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and assault here. We're going to throw in Air Force. And this is a place where I think it's really important to take that hex. I'm going to go ahead and waste my ultra. Not important enough for partisans, but it is important enough to get an extra +1 there. See if this works. Oh, I got him eliminated, which is all that matters. I just needed the hex. Whether I retreated him or eliminated him didn't matter. And 4th convoy. I do not need to be escorted. Goes over here. Picks up Patton. And drops him in the hut. Okay. And confirm, stay there. USSR need to be excused. No, I don't need escorted at this point. I haven't decided if I'm going to put him in there or not. Let's see, all we have left is you two on this side and the 3 guys on that side. You're a convoy of 3. Alright, so we're going to take the airplane, naval transport, not going to escort, go 1. I'm just going to put him in Cadiz for now. And then we're going to go back here. Okay. And I think the only other thing I was going to do, the convoy's there, that's fine. I have nowhere to put the Brits, so I'm not going to bother. bother to try and transport them in here from the Middle East. So we'll just leave them there. And I'm just going to save those production points for the British because I'm going to build my surprise attack marker. Alright, we got to go bomb the bejeebers. Somebody's got to bomb Dresden. We'll go to Leipzig. And Munich. Frankfurt. And Düsseldorf. We'll go to Bremen. Not that it matters which ones I hit. And then the British, of course, have to get back for a bombing of London, so I gotta blow up Berlin. And then I can go commit the atrocity at Dresden. There you go. So that's about it for the Western Allies. I did manage to expand the bridgehead between Le Havre and Normandy. I was not able to grab Cherbourg. If I could have grabbed Cherbourg, then I'd also have a British unit here on the continent, which would help share the load of airplanes. Got the whole American Air Force here, so they're going to need it to try and push through all this, especially in poor weather and stuff. The idea here for the Allies is to get this well established, like along the Loire and just past the Seine, maybe all the way up to the Somme and next to Paris. And then in hope for some good weather, like in April, get like an April, May, or May, June, July, or something all fair where they get 3 turns with some surprise attack markers where they can go push them to a line, break through the river, and take some cities. At the same time, the Soviets have a long way to go because they have to be, by spring, they have to be on this line up here, the Vistula and the Warta. They have to be in this area come spring of 45 so that they can do that, push them back a line, and then take a bunch of cities. All right, and then that's going to be the attempt here by the Axis. This is my weak point. It's through the swamps, so he's not going to move very fast. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to slow him down and keep him from making a huge breakthrough here, which I think I can. And then I'll be able to block up the bug. And these guys will then withdraw. So I'm withdrawing about 1 turn, maybe 2, sooner than I thought. So the Soviets have been doing well. It's about time they stalled out on some of their attacks. But I do have some reserves. I have an infantry down here and an armored here. There is only a garrison here. I'm going to be building units. I'm going to be building ground units for the east and the west. So, yeah, the west I think is done. We don't really want to do anything. We want to save our points so that we can replenish some things that we'll have to replenish and also be able to build that surprise attack marker. So we're going to pass. We're going to leave that stuff there just in case I forget something. Supply all. Three, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I think so. It looks like a good mix. Let that go. Alright, the Soviets. Soviets. going here? Almost an hour. It doesn't seem like it takes that long, but I guess with me talking and futzing around, it does. Well, I think we just try and get rid of this sore point here. Huh. Things that make you go, huh. So what's that right now? Right now we're +6 to 0. I think +6 to 0 might be good enough. Oh, no. No. I have to do this in the right order. I don't want him to attack this round. I want him to be one of them, and then the same thing should apply. So I'm +6 to 0, so go after it. I got a DR. That's what I was hoping for. If I had gotten lucky, I would have gone ahead and taken the hex. I don't know. Maybe I should have done this guy second so that he could move out of the way. But now we'll just try and take him with this. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4. This comes at +3. And we'll put this guy here for a +4. Right, +4. See if it works. And we got it. So instead of moving this armor forward, I'm going to move this infantry out of the way. Is the idea. If I won there, I would have moved him out of the way. So I'm not going to get the greatest attacks off here. So I can't get across the river. I'm going to try and isolate this armored unit and do him in, so to speak. So we're going to go to here. I'll attack this way. We're going to go here. Attack this way. We're going to bring this airplane up just as far as we bloody well can. Probably should bring it up down here. Match the German aircraft. And have this guy come across this way. And then... Alright, I need to go look at turns here. Do I have a Parsons coming in? I have a Parsons coming in next turn. Alright, I think my streaming stuff just disconnected there. It says that it's back now, so hopefully we're okay. And that wasn't too big of a blip for anybody that sees this in the future. Alright, and then if we go here, if I throw tanks, a heavy artillery, and an airplane, I get to +10 to +1. Hopefully I can delete him. Yes, okay. And then we will take it with who do we take it with? I guess we take it with this guy. And the displaced airplane is just going to fly back to here, I guess. Okay, so now the Soviets can try to make a push into Romania. They really can't get across this river line now, can they? Well, it looks like I might be able to get another isolated attack off on German infantry in Sunati. It's not going to. No, it's not going to be isolated. He's going to be there. Okay, so that's not going to work well. Let's not go there then. Let's try and take out the Yugoslav. Right. Way up north. Alright, let's go towards the north. We need to try and take Riga. So before I expend any other resources in the south, I did good. I broke a river line. Now I've got to try and take my city. I want to use one of my tanks there. So I'm +2 to 0. All I need is a DR. Yeah, okay. And I take the city. Alright, so that'll give me some more build points next turn. Yeah, my choice was to kill this armored unit or to try and do in this armored unit. I couldn't do both. So I chose to do that one. I could... What's this guy? I could go... 1, 2, 3... Two, 4, 5... -2 +3 to 0. Should force a retreat. And we'll see if we can get enough on the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... +4 to +3 is not going to be enough. Well, I'm not going to use the... Right, okay. Let's try this. Go here. Assault. And he'll go here. Assault. And he'll go here. Airplane flyway. Airplane flyway. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I should have had it fly back into Poland. But, okay, so then if I go in here, right now I'm +3 to 0, which should be enough to get a retreat. Which is what I got. Right, so you go ahead and move forward. Where am I at on points? I got 29 points. So if I go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we're going to go here. We're going to try and push the armored unit here. Come on. Move the bang piece. There and here. Go here. We're going to throw in the tanks unit. So I'm +5 to +3. Maybe I'll get a retreat. And I got a retreat. Alright, so we will go ahead and take that space. So basically I'm kind of forcing the line to retreat because it's going to be poor weather. He's not going to be able to really get off a good counterattack to reset the line. So I'm just trying to like turn the corners to make him have to go somewhere. I've got 24 points left, so that sounds like +2 to +2 and a 0 to 0. Go here. Oh, I gotta add an armor unit in here. Stop that. And go here. And you have him start because he'll be +2 to +2. Let's see if it works. Probably won't. I got lucky. I got a 6. I got a 6. He got a 3. Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky. I got lucky. We'll stick him in there. And then we're going to stick this guy in here. Right? Alright, what do I have left to build for the Soviets here? Nothing to build. I've got a 2-point guy here and 5 airplanes. So that's 17. So I can't really afford to do this attack up here. Or I don't bring this guy back up. Probably don't bring this guy back up. 3 and leave myself with 15. Oh, I have to bring this guy up. So that's 2, 3, 4. That's 14. So he's not going to come up anyway. So I spend 2, and then I have to spend 2 here. That leaves me with 16, so I can move 1 more guy. And by the way, Soviets, pay attention to all that when you're playing here. Even if it's this late and you feel like you have to really make ground, you really need to be able to. You have to You're starting to win the strategic warfare, so you've got to outsortie the German Air Force because the Russian army moves with its Air Force. Its Air Force can push it through the superior quality of the German army. But if you don't have that, you're in trouble. All right, he's going to go here. He's a sacrificial lamb because of poor weather. That's going to be my last move there. The reason for that is he can't get a really good attack to like do what he did here and flip this guy, flipping my armor and stuff, because that's extra. I mean, that's extra points I have to spend now. And then I'm done. Ta-da. We're going to keep the voluntary elimination phase. Everybody should be in supply. All right, now for the Axis, is there anything I actually want to eliminate? Let's see. I have 15 points. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 6 points I'm going to build. So that means I'm going to do 3 airplanes. I'm going to replenish. Probably 1 in France. What I'm thinking of is replenishing one of these ones in France and just flying it to Amsterdam and then up to Stavanger, because it's not really going to affect his airplanes. That'll start giving me a +1 on those strategic die rolls, which I'm going to start needing. Even a +1 is better than nothing. Or I could do 3 in the east to try and limit his aircraft. So it looks like I won't be able to bring up 1 for quite some time. I'm wondering if I should just take the first lift off so I can build it back in Germany next turn. This is a hard decision, but that's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to eliminate him. And that's it. Nobody else is going to be eliminated. Voluntary elimination for the battalion. Nope. And the Soviets don't have anything really surrounded, so did I not use an airplane somewhere? I did not use an airplane somewhere. I did not move that up. I could have made this. I could have made this attack. Didn't. Okay, no, I'm not going to move it. So the Axis is going to do their ground troops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now they've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they go 5, 6, 7. They'll only be able to do 1 aircraft. They do 6, they can build the 2 armored. So I think we're going to do this one. And we're going to do this one. And then the Italians have 10. So why not this one? I have to do my airplanes. I do this one. And we'll do the fleet up there and still try to get it to Copenhagen. Okay. And we'll confirm. And now we do the easy people. US, 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 US. And now the British want to stop at 15. So probably that convoy, because it's getting used a lot. Where am I at? I got 29. What did I do? Which one did I do? Did that one. I don't need that one. I do want to do this one, and this one. 26. I got 2 more 3s or 1 4. Where's this guy? He's there. Well, I'm planning on changing him out with an American convoy. I prefer to use the American convoys, if at all possible, whenever I can, up here, because they're just free. Oh, that's what I forgot to do last turn, was bring an American convoy in here. I knew I forgot to do something. No wonder my supplies all messed up. Okay. Well, we got to bring the bombers back. And we got to stop there because we want to build the surprise attack mark. So we're done. Soviets, we only have enough to do this, and in all 5 airplanes. So I'm getting ahead of them on the sortie count now. So that's going to help come spring, because it'll be me now suppressing what little German Air Force is available. Okay. Now you have nothing else. Now the Germans have 4 left. They're going to build their 2 armored units. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to put one of these armored units, like here, maybe in Vienna. I have to get an armored unit somewhere in here to slow them down. But I am going to put this SS unit. It's going to go over on the Western Front. Okay. Confirm. Oh, do I have a point? I have a point left with Yugoslavs. I have a point left with Yugoslavs. I might as well build his garrison that he lost earlier. Split. And then I'll confirm. And then the British do have 22, so they can buy the surprise attack marker. And confirm. And then we are back to declaration of war for December of 44. And that is where we will leave it. So yeah, I'm Gen608. This is a stream of Unconditional Surrender solo playthrough using the CUCU strategy. This is the best I've ever done as the Allies against the Germans, so I obviously misplayed my Germans fairly badly somewhere along the line. I'm not sure exactly what I did, or if I just got lucky with the West. But anyway, hope you're enjoying it when you watch this, whether you're online with me, which is very seldom, or if you just, pick these up and scan through them later on. I hope you're enjoying them all. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. That helps YouTube get it out there for other people to see. And if you really like it, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notify button. You'll be notified when I upload videos and or schedule streams. I am branching out. I am doing some replays right now of a computer role-playing game called Pathfinder. So if you'd like to see me doing something a little different than strategy games, you'll be there. I am planning on trying to get some opponents to help me with doing some vassal module play so that we can have replays of other strategic war games. I don't know if we'll go to 1776, the American Civil War from old Victory Games one, because I think Compass Games is going to be republishing that. And who knows, maybe I'll even find someone who's crazy enough to do GMT's reprint of Vietnam with me, and we'll put those up, post those up as videos too. So we'll see what we can come up with. If you have any games that you really would like to have me see, you can check me out on Board Game Geek at Dren608. My list of games is there, so any of those games that I have listed there, I would be willing to try and put together either a solo or a vassal game of them to get you my thoughts on how to play them. And or if I'm playing an opponent, maybe both our thoughts on what's going on. One of us doing the commentary, the other one doing the sending notes afterwards or whatever. But we can figure that out. If we're doing it opposed, we usually figure that out with my opponent on how they want us to do that. Okay, that's enough for today. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.